The Oscar Pistorius court saga today has taken a new turn. The police officer leading the murder investigation into Oscar Pistorius has himself been charged with attempted murder. South African police have confirmed and in fact has been dropped from the case. Now the revelation comes as the athlete arrived at Pretoria Court today for the third day of his bail hearing over the shooting death of his girlfriend, Steenkamp. Hilton both have reportedly opened fire on 7 passengers in a minibus while drunk with 2 other officers. They were arrested in 2011 but charges were initially dropped and have now been reinstated. Botha is set to appear in court in May to face the charges, but police plan to keep him on the Pistorius murder case despite these charges. The South African Police Service has confirmed the charges against the detective. Now on Wednesday, the prosecution case against Pistorius began to unravel with revelations of a series of police blunders and Botha's admission that authorities have no evidence challenging the double amputee Olympian's claim that he killed his girlfriend accidentally. Detective Botha's often confused testimony left prosecutors rubbing their heads in frustration as he misjudged distances and said that the testosterone ban for professional athletes in some cases was found at the scene, only to be later contradicted by the prosecutor's office. The second day of what was supposed to be a mere bail hearing almost resembled a full-blown trial for the 26-year-old runner, with his lawyer Barry Rooks tearing into Mr. Botha's testimony step by step during cross-examination. And with the latest and bizarre twist, this has only become a more convoluted case, very intriguing with the twist that has taken place. Also, let's just tell you that the investigating officer claims it's all got to do with this high-profile case of Oscar Pistorius. And our sports editor Gaurav Gala now joins us live from the newsroom. Gaurav, this is a huge twist in the entire court case that is going on in Pretoria as we speak.
Absolutely, and another important factor is the fact that Vedika Botha was an investigating officer for a previous case in which Oscar Pistorius was involved in a domestic disturbance at his house. So there is history between Botha and Oscar Pistorius, and I think given the cross-examination that the defense lawyers did yesterday and how uncomfortable they made Botha feel and the contradictions that arose from that, I think this is a very, very smart step from the South African Police Department, given how it was shown yesterday by the defense lawyers, a battery of defense lawyers, high-profile lawyers at that the investigation of the South African police in this particular case was extremely shoddy. There were so many contradictions that were pointed out, and I think this was really the only option left in front of the South African Police Department to take Botha off this particular case.
So Gaurav, how will this really affect the ongoing case in Pretoria as far as Pistorius' case is concerned?
As far as this hearing, Vedika, like you were saying, this is just a bail hearing at this point in time. The actual hearing into the trial is going to take place at a later date, which hasn't yet been specified. Yeah. But as far as the investigation is concerned, that's something that the South African Police Department will provide more details on as the day progresses, because certainly a new investigating officer will need to be appointed for this particular case.